गायत्री मंत्र। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ओम। फ्राइडे प्रेयर। जीते हैं सभी खुद के लिए, दूसरों को भी हम बांटे खुशियाँ। इंसानियत की नींव पे चलो बनाएं एक नई दुनिया। अंधे की हम बने दृष्टि, बूढ़े के लिए लाठी। किसी अकेले का सहारा बने, पार लगाए सबकी नैया। इंसानियत की नींव पे चलो बनाएं एक नई दुनिया। खुशहाली हो हर तरफ, अमन हो हर बात में। नहीं लड़ेंगे, नहीं कटेंगे, नहीं बटेंगे पंथ जात में। वसुंधरा परिवार यही हो हमारा रवैया। इंसानियत की नींव पे चलो बनाएं एक नई दुनिया। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम वसुधैव कुटुंबकम वसुधैव कुटुंबकम वसुधैव कुटुंबकम।
Good morning, SWS. Today is Friday. Failure to Success Friday. विफलता से सफलता की ओर का शुक्रवार. The thought for today is the greatest glory in living lies not in never failing but in rising every time we fall. I'll repeat. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing but in rising every time we fall. It seems that failure tends to be more public than success, or at least that's what we perceive it to be. We fret, we try to avoid it. We question ourselves every time we have unconventional ideas. But the simple truth is, no great success was ever achieved without failure. Let's hear one such story today. Steven Spielberg, who was born in 1946 in Cincinnati, Ohio. He is an American Academy Award-winning director, producer, entrepreneur responsible for some of the biggest and most successful movies and movie franchises in the history, such as E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jaws, Jurassic Park. And his parents were separated. Spielberg moved to Los Angeles after his parents' separation, California, with his father, where he applied to the University of Southern California's film school, but was rejected for his poor grades, instead opting to attend the less prominent California State University at Long Beach. In 1979, Spielberg released a film that flopped, entitled 1941. He had been riding high on the success of his previous films such as Jaws. Although 1941 was not a financial failure, it was a critical failure and resulted in the loss of some of Spielberg's notoriety at that time. Ultimately, however, Spielberg refused to give up, even after that major failure. He could have called it quits, but he refused to do so. He pushed forward, and because of it, we've had some incredible blockbusters such as Schindler's List, The Color Purple, AI, Artificial Intelligence, and so many more. No adventure worth undertaking is easy. Everyone who achieves success faces obstacles. What makes or breaks a person is how they react to the obstacles and roadblocks in their life, and what they do or do not do to overcome these setbacks. The two new words for today are, the first one is ambig. It means an ambiguous statement or expression. I'll repeat the word ambig. An ambiguous statement or expression. It is spelled as A-M-B-I-G-U-E. I repeat, A-M-B-I-G-U-E. The next word is pronoid. It means a person who is convinced of the goodwill of others towards himself or herself. Pronoid. a person who is convinced of the goodwill of others towards himself or herself. It is spelled as Pronoid. I'll repeat, Pronoid. So the two new words for today are ambig and pronoid. News headlines for today. International news. New Zealand's carbon neutral pledge. Government faces uphill struggle. In addition to promising a carbon neutral public sector in 5 years, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern declared a climatic emergency earlier this week, a move that the main opposition party dismissed as virtue signalling. National news. Kolkata Metro to increase daily services, extend timings from December the 7th. Timings will also be extended with the first service for both ends, Damandam and Kavi Subhash stations at 7 am instead of 8 am. Let's hear the significance for today, 4th December. Today, 4th December, is marked as Navy Day in India. It is celebrated on the 4th of December every year to recognize the achievements and role of the Indian Navy to the country. 4th December was chosen as on that day in 1971 during Operation Trident. The Indian Navy sank 4 Pakistani vessels including PNS Khyber, killing hundreds of Pakistani naval personnel. Thank you, my dear children.
Requesting everyone to rise up and stand straight for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय